United States of Biafra and the decline of the Nigerian Naira. Yeah. In short, me, what I want is that the Nigerian Naira absolutely declines and depreciates, and so that the Biafran Ejema we continue to appreciate because of as a matter of history. And what we are talking about here is about value. And this value, I'm not going to talk about the statistics, like I said, but I want to talk in the view of the Biafran Republic government in exile when they launched this Biafran currency. And Starman was explaining about stable currency and pegging. The Biafran government understand the importance of wealth creation and our way of life as ancient people, Ndibo. It's important that we establish this, and that is why the Act of 2024 was established. And this is an investment that we make for the future. When we invest into these currencies, we also support the government banking, the government finance, the government's pocket, because our investment in this light is going to help us in future time. And that is why the government have created this, have established this very act, and people are learning. I'm also learning because I'm not so much into finance, but I understand economics and management. So in that light, I see the in view of Biafrans, and this I was expecting a thorough explanation of these coins and how the trading moves, and so people can actually understand how these things works. Because when we are talking about social wealth, and the government of Biafra, like I said before, understand the wealth creation and the distribution of wealth. The distribution of wealth among society or in a country's population.
Okay.
Have challenges of um, inequality and financial inequality or economic inequality and income. The distribution of these wealth also is the determinant on the income from various groups in a given society or in a particular country. And I often think about these things, these values and all these data often, and how a society can actually grow. Because I was going, examining the financial systems that people societies are practicing today. But there's a particular system that exists here in Germany. The wealth of the nation is evenly distributed, and this distribution is regardless of whether you are a foreigner or a citizen. Every worker in the system has a certain tax, specific tax to pay from different perspectives. Even if you are a Christian, so sometimes you pay higher tax because some of your taxes goes to those areas. And when it goes there, this helps to empower the Christianity, because these people have several social organizations like Diaconi, like Caritas, and so many of them that give social support to people, especially poor people or people who do not have access to lucrative job opportunity. And in the Biafran economy, the Biafran system, I would imagine, I do imagine, if we can have, a shared society, a shared system of values, a shared value system, and uncompromisable approach to distribution of our wealth evenly among all the Biafran within the union. And I think that there should be also a system of investment in the Biafran state, an investment such that there is a going to be a certain particular investment as outside the corresponding taxes that people pay to the system, to boost a kind of financial power within the center, to ensure a to ensure support to whether investors or small and large scale company owners or upcoming creators and manufacturers. I think this is going to even help our society. Like, it's going to a kind of rejuvenate the mind of so many young people to go into different kind of thing, knowing that there is a central support that is going backing everybody, regardless of what part you are from the union. So I thought that this is something that should actually be looked into, especially by uh, um, um, the Biafran government and all the representative from whichever department, to ensure that we look into something like this and bring out a formula. Hey, all these things are all about mathematics and value. I don't want to go deep into the, like I said, if because I see that everything is giving me an eye. I don't want to talk about I don't want to talk about real value. I don't want to talk about data. I want to talk about the something close to the importance of investing in the Biafran coin. And my submission is centered on the exact value for each of the the in terms of wealth creation and the financial aspect of it. Because I would, when we have the declaration declared, I would want to see the finance department, the finance ministry of the government, having conferences, financial people, having people to come into conference to give some kind of lecture, or people having to bring in some mathematical data on the ground, on formula step by step on how to. I think somebody have done this before. Somebody have done this kind of thing before we went into war, things like this. This will really understand perfectly about the cryptocurrency thing. If I think there should be a kind of lecturing Biafrans, even if it's on space or any kind of program, about about crypto, about the coin, about this trading, and about social wealth, and how everybody can be able to benefit. It is very important that people understand how to invest in Biafran coin, how to
Exactly.
trade with Biafran coin, how to buy and sell using the Biafran coin. So, Dake, let me yield my mic. I hope somebody's response will be able to clear a few parts.
You have something to say.
I go ahead, Timon.
Um, in this BTC market and stuff, because I've like been studying crypto for a long time now. Even time that I was in secondary school, I was like asking my director about all this crypto stuff. And my knowledge that I've already packed since till now, it have made me to understand that crypto is not something that like people come out and plan, because crypto came outside around 210 and 212. So those time people were like buying it because that time crypto is worth $2, $5, $10. So there's some people that bought like 20, 20 Bitcoin, 30 Bitcoin, 100 Bitcoin. So the thing is that the market is not planned. So all those investors, what we just need is just investor that will like say yes, they want to move this market. So it depends on people to move the market. It's not the name that can move itself. Because when Bitcoin come outside, people was buying it, they were buying it. That is where the thing has value. Even last year, sef, Bitcoin was up to um $80, $800. I mean $80,000. Bitcoin was up to $80,000 last year. So people like inflation started now. People were now like removing their money. Now Bitcoin is worth 60 something $1,000 now. And the thing is like going down because the market cap have already reduced a little. So what we just need is people that will come and invest their money in this crypto market. And if we say that we want to put our currency in crypto, because it's possible. US dollar now have their own crypto world. And Germany, their money have their own crypto world. Even UK sef, GBP, pounds, they have their own crypto world. So we just need people that will invest their money in crypto, in Biafra, toward crypto, so the thing can establish because
Yeah.
everything just mad.
Yeah. Chimon, just a second. You are
Eh, yeah,
university.
yeah. Can I say something about that, please?
Yeah.
That's the importance of the USBT. I think the question now should be what are we going to do to to encourage people to appreciate to appreciate the Biafran coin. What are we going to do if there is a better idea on how to move people, influence people, encourage people to participate in the Biafran coin? I think this is going to increase demands and make it appreciate.
Thank you so much, University. Yeah, you just answered this question. You know, for our Biafran coin to circulate, to go into circulation, we need investors, just like as you said. We need a lot of people to join our hands to invest. We need billionaires, basically. If you can, if you are a billionaire and you can actually invest in Biafran coin, we will really, really appreciate it. That's why I said for Bitcoin, it has a particular number of total coins in circulation. We don't have a particular one. If all the billionaires can come and join their hands and buy our currency, my brother, it's going to be the number one leading currency in the whole world, practically. So
Exactly.
we just need those investors, just those investors.
I have a few points in mind.
What did you
Like
say?
I have a few points in mind.
How does
Like
it
in
point?
this like in
He
this
has
world, everybody
points to give us. Let's hear you, Chimon.
like in this world, everybody is greedy. Everybody just wants to like benefit. They want benefits in their own. Everybody they want benefits in their own. So all in crypto, you know that one thing about development is that the thing works fast when it's connected to digital markets. Development work fast when it's connected to digital market because that's where people are interested in. Foreign investor, that's where they used to put their eye because they cannot come to your country and come and be looking at what to buy now and stuff like that. So these digital markets, once they come online, they see that your country is trending, they will invest their money. Even foreign investors sef, they can put like $20 million. That $20 million before 1 year now, you are seeing up to $200 million inside that blockchain. So that's how the market move. Once the once we just see like put our this thing, our coin, our currency in blockchain, connect it to all these digital markets. Anything that is going on, anything that is going on, foreign investor will like be putting hand through digital market because nobody have time to be coming another country to come and be looking at their this thing development because dem sef they have what they are doing and then they have money to make. So they need money through us.
Can I correct something, please?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Okay, Eze,
Can I
use 1
correct
minute.
something,
Just
please?
say from
Um, what
before I
he
go on.
said, he has a point, but somewhere he made a mistake. You know, this USBT, this crypto we are actually talking about, as Mazek said before, it's not like Bitcoin that you are expecting value in the next 100 years or in the next 5 years or in the next 20 years. No, this is a standard currency um blockchain. So you are not expecting it to rise. So um he has a point in the development and investor stuff, but this is a currency that's supposed to move, that's supposed to flow in between the country. Do you guys understand? So that's the point I'm trying to clear to him.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
basically, Chi Money. Okay, I believe you are a very very young guy, like a Gen Z guy. So, Arinze was up here and he said something like, he said something. He made a very 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 valid point. He said after our declaration, hmm, all these investors they are talking about, the massive investors, I promise you, we will see them. If we are seeing investors now, we are seeing people buying Biafra coin now. But me, I can promise you that after our declaration, we will get them massively. Do you understand me? We will get those investors massively. Do we?
Um,
Who is that?
sorry. Oh no, it's me. It's me. Starman.
Okay.
I thought you finished.
So yeah, after our declaration, we'll get that investors they are talking about massively, and yeah, everything is just going to go from there. Everything is just going to go from there. Arinze mentioned it before. That's why I had to just chip it in again. Starman, you can go on with what you want to say.
Okay. Yeah. And so that we can even go through the hands. I know Code Artisan has been here since, and
Yes.
he sent us
And at the same time, there are people requesting that I can't
right.
bring up because of
All right.
space as taken up. Yeah.
So again, I keep sensing
Let me go to the listening.
Bitcoin model. This
Someone take me to the listening.
sorry.
Take me to the listener section.
Oh, okay. So again, I keep hearing this obsession with the Bitcoin model. This limited amount of Bitcoin, so somehow it's going to hold value. No. See, it's a good concept, yes, but it's because of that very limited amount nature of Bitcoin that it has become the investment instrument it is today. Now, Bitcoin was developed as global internet money, not for a nation. It was developed as global internet money. And you cannot build a national economy with such a currency that people, as in,
Guys, is
people
it
have.
just me? I can't hear Starman. I can see Master K giving thumbs up. Ah, shit.
Maybe you
I'll
should
probably go down.
go down
I
and come
can't hear
back.
any.
Yeah.
Just go down. I'll bring you back up.
Okay, so yeah, you cannot build a nation with a currency like Bitcoin that was developed to be a global internet money. It doesn't even have it doesn't even have like a building, a physical building where is your last call to try and fix any issues that anybody can go to. You can't use that to build a country, especially when people have turned it to the investment instrument they've turned it to today, where just the rumor of wrong news, price plummets, and we know people have done pump and dump on crypto. Where there's almost zero control on it. I mean, how are you going to control your economy if you can't even control your currency? Anyway.
For me to respond to, because I actually
Okay.
wanted to, if I might be
Hello.
permitted. Yeah.
Who's
Chimani,
who's talking, please?
And there's
everything has.
one
Everything. It's everything.
somebody
Just
Hold
say
on,
somebody
hold on. Chimoni, you want to say
yes,
something, right?
yes.
All right, I give you
Um,
1 minute before I give we'll give everything 1 minute. Take 1 minute.
I, I
Take
heard
1 minute,
somebody
just 1 minute.
about we cannot use Bitcoin to develop the economy. That's true. That's very, very true. But our goal is, like me now, I'm a forex trader now. The, like in forex, we trade pair like XAU USD, XAU GBP, GBP USD, USD GBP. So they are pairing two country currency together to make money. So some people are buying from GBP, some people are buying from USD. That's our main goal. That's where we need to go. We need people that will bring that will carry their money and start buying pairs and start buying pair with another currency, with our own currency. So everything will circulate. That's how everything works.
Thank you, Chimoni. Like I said, I feel like you're a very, 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 very young boy. A very, very, very young boy. And I don't know, I want you to listen to me. You saying that what you just said now is not even relating to um the USBT ball. Uh,
Mazi, are you speaking? Because you're on mute.
Master K,
oh, sorry.
you're mute. You're not saying.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Can you hear me now? No.
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
I said
Yes,
as
you're
regards
okay.
to what the currency aspect that Chimoni was saying. Um, I said once our declaration comes, all of this is going to be put in place. Right now, our token is not on exchanges. You cannot do peer-to-peer transactions with our token. You feel me? You can't do it now. Our prime minister said it. He has his reasons because of scams and because of all this foreign investor stuff. So we are going to do it when we have our sovereign nation. This is just the simple explanation to what you've been saying. You feel me? I don't know. Give me a thumbs up if you understand. I think it dropped.
Yeah, he dropped.
Yeah, it dropped.
Yeah, so that's just the basic explanation.
Everything.
Everything,
Does
yeah.
everything has
Yeah,
anything to say
yeah.
before we move to the next speaker? Because lots of hands are up and
Yes, I know. I know a lot of hands are up. Thank you. I just wanted to say that there is. Please, can you mute your mic or no, please? Because I'm getting feedback. Thank you. Uh, okay. I just wanted to say thank you. I know. I just wanted to say that right. There's a lot of misnomer that is being thrown around, and that sort of muddies the waters. It doesn't help what I believe is the educational process that you guys are trying to promote, right? And some of the misnomer I will start with is the network, right? So most people are just aware of Bitcoin, the token, the asset, small letter B Bitcoin, but capital letter B Bitcoin is the network in which these tokens are passing through. So, sorry, I think
Arinza, please mute your mic. Just for a minute,
Arinze,
please.
your mic is open.
I think okay. So the capital letter B is it's like since so there are some cryptocurrency traders here, right? What I'm trying to say is in the Ethereum land, right? You have Ethereum and then you have ETH, Ethereum network and ETH being the asset. Or in this case, the Biafran coin, you have the Biafran coin that you want a lot of people to put their money in, and you have the network, which is BSC, Binance, which you want people to pass through. And somewhat what I have been talking about, because having just shut up and listened, is that it seems you guys are conflating the small letter B Bitcoin, which is the asset, with the capital letter B Bitcoin, which is quite conflating, right? In the Bitcoin ecosystem, it's like a problem because a lot of people don't know the difference. They conflate the two. The capital letter B Bitcoin, the Bitcoin network, the network where everybody's transactions will be going through in the Biafra coin state, right? If that network is not censorship resistant, right? And please, we are all on the same page here. We are all Igbo people here. Or I'm presuming that. So this is not me trying to argue with my brothers. This is just me trying to be constructive. If the network in which we are trying to move our beloved assets is not capital letter B Bitcoin, in the world of technology, in the world of computer science, in the world of digital money, then it means you would have to adhere to compliance like OFAC. Let me just give you a scenario, right? This is quite technical, but it's a real world scenario. If I am a Biafran and I am in Lebanon, right? And I have my brother in Okigwe or somewhere in Ohafia or somewhere wanting to send me Biafra coin. There is nothing Mazina Simon Epa can do if Binance. I'm coming, please, so that I don't lose my train of thought. I beg you. I'm making a very important point. BSC has OFAC compliance. The
Everything
network.
round up in 30 seconds, okay?
All right, thank you. I'll round up in 30 seconds.
30
If
seconds.
the
It should not exceed 30 seconds.
I will not be less than that. I'll just make my point in 10. If the network where you are moving your value is not censorship resistant, you are only building castles in the sky. And Binance is, they adhere to OFA compliance. They have the United States Secret Service and the FBI part of the infrastructural system. That is the network we are building the Biafra coin on.
Thank you. I believe you're done by now, right? Give me a thumbs up if you're done. I think it's done. Yeah. So, yeah, what you said about USBT not being a censorship resistance, I don't know if you understand the meaning of censorship resistance. You don't
No, I
you
didn't
don't
say
understand.
US China, BSC,
Just
the
mute your
network.
mic. Mute your mic. I'm talking to you. Mute your mic. Just keep quiet. I'm going to teach you about censorship resistance. So, as a matter of fact, USBT is censorship resistant, and it refers to censorship resistance. It basically refers to the ability to enable transactions. Enabling transactions means to send, to receive, and to do other things on the blockchain. It refers to the ability to enable transactions that cannot be blocked or reversed by any government, institution, or individual. It simply means that once a transaction is confirmed, it cannot be erased or altered. So what you're saying, is just you don't, I don't know if you don't understand yourself. You're just here to like go against everything concerning USBT. I will not entertain any questions from you again from now. I just want to tell you that I'm going to bring you down now. You've had your time here, and thank you so much for coming. Let's move with the mic. Arinze, no, Arinze has had this time before. I think Code Artisan, can you unmute yourself and drop your submission?
All right. Thank you very much. Good afternoon from here, my fellow Biafrans. I salute each and every one of you, the hosts and the co-hosts. Um, one thing that I want to first of all make very known is this. Um, let me start from the issue of Bitcoin. Some governments also are buying Bitcoin, not only BlackRock. There are other entities that are buying Bitcoin, but we shouldn't be paying attention to any of these things. My suggestion is this: is that our currency should not be based on all these external entities, including Bitcoin. If when we begin to have excess money, like we start making much export and we're beginning to have trade surplus, yes, our sovereign wealth fund, our central bank should invest a portion of its money in Bitcoin. It's not a bad idea, as a portion should be in gold and a portion should be in the um in the debt instruments, that is the bonds of friendly states, not people that will confiscate our money like America is doing with Russia. I mean, I've always said that, the Russians are stupid for buying American bonds in the first place. They should have been putting all their money in gold, despite gold fluctuating. And one of the reasons why gold has been fluctuating for all this while for years is simply because fewer countries were buying gold with their excess money. They were all buying U.S. Treasury bonds and all that kind of a thing. So for us to prevent all that in the future, when Biafra comes, indeed we should invest a portion of our money in all of these assets, in Bitcoin, in Ethereum, but also it should be mainly in gold that we can have store it in our central bank or put it under the custody of our military, as some countries does. You understand? Buy gold, a lot of it. It doesn't have counterparty risk. We should not buy any countries much countries debt. Like we can buy American debt if they are friendly to us, but if we have any potential wahala, we just go and withdraw all our money from there before they provoke a war, and then they will seize all our money as they have done to the Russians. Because what the Americans did to the Russians is practically criminal. Iyahoboshi Kahazu, they stole. So we should be very very prudent with the way we invest. Even I myself, I am invested in cryptocurrency. I have Bitcoin, I have Ethereum, I have some other lesser known or even some meme coins. You just put your money in some places. I'm also invested in some US stocks, so in some Chinese stocks as well. So we should all be very very wise with the way we spend our money, both starting from us as individuals, but then as a country. But anyway, when Biafra comes, we are going to plan all of these things. It's one thing most of us miss about money is this: money is always tied to politics, and politics is always tied to war. Every war you have seen happening in this life is a banker's war. There has never been any politician's war in the history of mankind. Don't deceive yourself. Every war is a banker's war. And if you know this, then you will plan accordingly. You will plan accordingly. And that is what I expect of the Biafran government the moment Biafra is declared. We plan our money accordingly. If we plan our money accordingly, we are going to plan our wars accordingly. Because take a good look now at people are talking about us basing some people will talk about basing money in Bitcoin. I don't support us basing our agenda in Bitcoin or even in the US dollar, as Maznam Dekano once suggested. No, our, our currency should be based on the strength of our economy and the resources we have, which means that is the one of the reasons why some of the sabotage we are seeing with regards to Biafra are some faceless corporate interests in the West, and that includes the United States of America. But also, our own is more evident in Britain, and that is where the head of the snake is in Britain. The Royal Dutch and all these British oil interests and other British resource interests, and some of those resource interests now are no longer only in Biafra land. They are also in other places now, and as you will very soon see the Nigerian government giving licenses to companies to start mining resources in the North Central places like in TV land. I have a lot of TV friends here in Abuja. In TV land where they have huge amounts of gold and lithium. So why, and we have such similar things in Biafra land. It's just that the BLA will not let anybody come there. I forget about how Abobogi is that simple. So, but the thing is that we have such similar resources. That is where our currencies should be based, and we are going to be trading all those things in our own currency, making our own money important. If you want to buy anything from us, you will have to buy our own currency from either our own commercial banks or from our central banks, and that is how you keep your currency strong based on your own interest. The same thing, we're going to have build strong manufacturing base as it is with China today. People are asking what is backing the Chinese currency. I do tell them, if you look at the Chinese economy and you'll see what is backing their currency. China is the world's manufacturing powerhouse. China is the world's factory. Their manufacturing base is what is backing their currency. That is why whenever they have all this huge trade surplus with America, what do? They go to places and start buying mining interests like in Congo, and we stupid Africans will be selling it to them for cheap. They go to Congo and buy, and in Gabon and all these African countries and in Zimbabwe, where America has destroyed the sanctions. Even the Americans themselves are fools by doing all these things. And today they are talking about containing China. And I'm like, these guys are idiots. When you were weakening Zimbabwe, and China will go to Zimbabwe and buy huge plots of land that contains mineral resources for cheap. Are you not the one giving China all the leverage? So if we base our currency on our economy, it is going to be in our interest. Now some of these faceless globalist elite bankers will not like it, but we will have to fight them. Our government should be aware that they are going to face stiff resistance, but we too also, as our government and as citizens of the country, should be willing to fight anyone who wants to challenge this interest of ours. So it's that, and that's the reason why a lot of them are busy fighting against Biafra all this while. Infiltrating, the likes of the DOS, who they then, when as I once said, that Nnamdi Kanu wanted to do each and every one of these things that Simon Ekpa is doing today, but they were the ones telling him, our leader, Eweke Seme, Eweke Semia. No, we are not in Eweke Semia now. So as soon as Biafra comes, one of the things we're going to do actually is to nationalize all these our resources that these guys has been stealing for years, used it to destroy our environment, and and use it to destroy our environment, and then we've not gained anything from it. So that's the first thing we should do: nationalize everything. And then if you want to buy oil from us, we can sell oil to you for cheap. We can sell oil to you at $50 a barrel. It's a reasonable price, or even $60. We can sell oil to you for cheap, but we're going to take all the money made from it for our own national development, and to clean up all the mess they have caused in places like Ogoniland and in Nigeria, where they have destroyed everywhere. People can't fish, people can't farm. Those places need clean up. Then we're going to build our own industrial base where we will manufacture the critical things that we need to survive as a nation, from our electronics to our machinery. We're going to build all those things ourselves. That is called national security. Economic security is national security. And that is one of the problems that we Africans had when they were colonizing us, because we never had economic line of communication to other parts of the world, like the Russians and the Chinese, and it became a very huge problem to us. So these are just some of the things that we need to do, and it starts from here from us when we begin to invest in the Gemma that is in USBT. That's just the first way to start. But when we finally get Biafra by the grace of Chukwu Abiyama, these are just the things we need to do. We need to nationalize each and every one of these things, and that's the reason why they have been fighting Biafra. And they figured out that these are what these guys are going to do, because we're going to think it hard of what are these things that are in our interest. One of them is actually to nationalize all of these things that has been given to private entities, and funny enough, this is actually the funny thing that is in all of these things. Oil and gas in the so-called mega delta, the companies that mine all of these resources, the oil and gas, they don't even pay their due to the Nigerian government. And that's the reason why they are always interested. The CIA and the MI6 are always interested in giving you people that are close to their graves as your president. Because no young man like me or you will ever take that rubbish. It's only these ones that are close to their graves that can take that rubbish. That's why they are always interested. That's why they kicked out Jonathan, because he employed the likes of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala that actually gave them some very strong headache. So that's the reason why they will always prefer to give you people that are they will always give you jihadists and dead ones at that as president, because when if it is you, you're going to renegotiate those contracts to take more of the oil wells and the gas wells back to the hands of the people through your government. But that is not what is happening in Nigeria today. And even that which the contract they sign, they're not even paying that little due that is theirs. And the oil that is being taken away from there, nobody knows the quantity. And they are saying, oh, it is 2 million. And you want to believe 2 million barrels is what's leaving Biafra land every day. Don't worry, when you declare Biafra, you will get the scores. You will realize it is more than 2 million because you yourself will produce more than double that amount. You will see that it is beyond even 4 million. These guys are stealing huge amount of resources from us. So when we nationalize these things, then we can base our currencies on our economy. And our economy is not going to be just based on resources. Our economy is also going to be based on our own human capital development. That's why we're going to have huge industrial base that will manufacture the things that we use. You understand? So once you are able to do that, that is a guarantee of national security and economic security. So that is just it. Then on the other case of I've forgotten, on the other case of what's it called, the okay, yeah. So talking of about the yeah so talking about investment in cryptocurrencies, the thing you need to understand is this, is that um governments too are buying cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's not only Bitcoin that they are buying; they are even buying Solana. They are buying. I've forgotten the other ones. But this, if you go to CoinMarketCap, those first 10 cryptocurrencies and some currencies of some exchanges like Binance Coin, governments are buying them for good reason, because it's everybody is looking for ways to diversify their spending power outside the ambience of the US dollar. Why? Because America has become a bully. You know what people, for example, some countries wants to buy Iranian oil, irrespective of whatever you may think of the Iranians have a lot of oil and they have a lot of gas, and nobody cares about whether you think of them as terrorists or not. But the Iranians have a lot of oil and they have a lot of gas, and a lot of people want to buy their oil. The Indians wants to buy their oil. The Chinese wants to buy their oil because these, check India and China, they hold the world's population the most. So why should the Indians be buying Saudi oil that has been inflated by the Europeans who can just print money, because these guys are the ones holding the world's reserve currency? Why should they go and buy the Saudi oil that is already very expensive and then dump the Iranian oil? The Iranians will be suffering for lack of money, and then the Chinese will be buying inflated oil of the Saudis. So the Chinese and the Indians, they want to buy Iranian oil, they want to buy Russian oil. Now they're not going to use the US dollar because the US has become a bully and has become a thief. As far as I'm concerned, it is not the US and the Ukraine that are fighting this war directly. America has no reason, has no pretext to seize Russian sovereign wealth fund. It is thievery. Let's call a thief a thief. America is a thief for stealing Russian funds. So um so keeping that aside, why, and by the way, that money they stole is inconsequential. Russia made that money the next year, and that is the irony of it. The next year they made the money. That's the irony of the whole stupidity of the West. So when you see all of these things, it tells you the direction we should go. It should be based on our economy. Our currency should be based on our economy. We should invest in all of these things, as I said before. We should invest in Bitcoin, invest in Ethereum, but also we should invest in the stock market and in the bonds, in the sovereign wealth bonds, sovereign wealth treasuries of friendly states like Amazonia, like any other African country that recognizes our sovereignty. And that also, as the PM rightly stated it before when he said that Naiji Igu Ewunata, we are the ones that host the palm fruit that the goat eat. So that also can also be one of our own bargaining chips. We can say, if you recognize Biafra, we are going to invest in your sovereign wealth bonds. We are going to invest in your economy. We invest in your businesses. You understand? Coordinate both private and public sector, and that is how you make your currency strong and relevant in the international circle. So that is just it. But it starts from us. We all actually have to, how do I put it, start right now to practice the things that we are preaching. Let us actually start by buying the Biafra coin and buying the that treasury fund that the government has released, that it begins with us, because one of the things also that countries normally do is that they invest their like the retirement funds of their soldiers, civil servants, and even regular business people, which we should have also in Biafra land, like the IRA, the investment retirement account. They have the ones for people who are working and the ones for private businesses. So they also invest it, part of it, in their bonds and their stock market also, things like that. And these are some of the things that we should all do, but we should start ourselves by investing in the Biafra coin, and as well buying, investing in the Biafran government treasury fund that it has released as well. So that is one way we can also fund the government, but as well, most importantly, set the right precedent. We are setting the right path, the right precedent by doing that. Let us begin all of these good things in exile. Thank you very much, the co-host and the host.
Yeah, thank you, Code Artisan. Has elaborated. Code Artisan, said I always love your submission because of your level of analysis. But yeah, there was just something that came to my mind. I thought I should even mention. Oh no, but yeah, let me just say this quickly. Sorry. Oh, so yeah, Abe governor, that was trying to paint this propaganda that what we're doing was a scam. Do you know the guy actually has a criminal record on himself for doing scam? That's for people to know. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's go with the hands. I see. I see our sister Mouthpiece there. Mouthpiece, can you take the mic?
Thank you, my wonderful brothers and sisters. Mazda K, Starman, and Noho, my wonderful sister. In fact, I am so proud of you guys today. I've been listening and it's been kicking me out, but I keep coming back because look, please let me chip in this first before I forget. Biafran girls, my wonderful sisters, you see these guys here? If you are not married to them, please go and say sorry to yourself. If the Biafran girls, if you are not fighting to catch these our brothers here, sorry for yourself. And I also want to say, you Biafran guys, if you are not married to our girls, now you lose. Okay? I want to thank each and every one of you. You make me proud to be an unapologetic, emotic, ancient Amazon. Oh my God. You see, I'm at work, but the way my body just they sweet me, they go. You guys, you can't even measure it. I wanted to tell you guys that, look, I reposted. In fact, I resent this our page today, tagging the Prime Minister and the government, because in fact, for the fact that we have already done the Bitcoin, be informed our people about.
Please, am I?
Can I continue? Somebody was saying something.
Mouthpiece, please continue.
Okay, thank you, darling. So, although our government has already, kind of like done a little bit of education on this, our Bitcoin, we need you guys to continue. If this is part 1, we need it up to part 2, part 3 of the education and information. This is what I want to be hearing. not to be listening to Ndiala, Ndiafonja, Ndike Google, they are trying virtually every way to make sure that they stop what we are doing. You can see what this guy was doing, trying to misinform the people about our Bitcoin. So I am telling each and every one of you, kudos, my hand just day off for you guys this morning. In fact, oh, you made my day today. So it's going to be a beautiful week, right? Because usually as I understand, the week for the white people starts on a Sunday. Okay, so for that, you guys have made my week, and I hope our government are listening to you guys while you do in fact, waiting they happen. Biafra is here to stay, gidigam. In fact, if anybody can't give you any nonsense information, just Glasgow, send this. Inform me. Let me come and give the person Glasgow. We don't need any nonsense. So please, that's all I wanted to say. And I want to greet each and every one of you, all of you, my wonderful ministers, those on mic and those who are not on the mic, all of you that are here. I love you all. I yield the mic for you to continue do what you're doing. Thank you. I'll go back to the listening side. Thank you. God bless you all.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. They finally
Yeah.
let me go. Yeah. I was here, but I couldn't hear anything, so I had to go out, come back, go out, come back. But I can hear everybody clearly now, and I'm back. So, okay. I think we're still going on with the hands, right? It should be okay. Amara spoken. Let's do Christopher. Yeah, Master Christopher.
Yes. Thank you so much, my sister Enoho.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, thank you. My brother Mazda, okay? I greet you well. Starman, our brother, I greet you. Kodadisan, every Biafran here. Mazi Ronnie, I see you. Simon Ekpa, is it done? Thank you, everybody. Love you all so much. In fact, I always tell Biafrans, most of us, we love ourselves with our lives because we are one people, you know. Injustice to one Biafran is an injustice to all Biafrans, and this government is here to represent us. If you guys saw the news recently, I'm gonna deviate a bit and come back. Una see say person where they torture for the terrorist and barbaric DSS dungeon, American citizen. Now he sued that terrorist government, and now is it $20-something million or whatever?
$1 million.
Thank you. They put hand inside the zoo account, come out the money. And now I want to ask you a question. For Biafrans who are saying my shop, my investment, my property, my house, do you think these investments are more secure under Nigeria, or their investments, regardless of the location in Nigeria, do you think the investments will be more secure when Biafra stands as a nation and is representing them?
100. I mean, we haven't even had our borders totally sealed. Look at what happened with Amaka. It shows you that the government is 100 going to do worse than what the US is doing right now to the zoo if anybody messes with, you know. But still,
Yes.
it is better, you know, your investment, 80% of it is back home.
Thank you so much. I remember I was on a space and I asked one of our brothers, Grandmaster, you guys know him. I said, do you think that if, for example, an American, regardless by birth, nationality, whatever, an American is an American, or you develop nations, except Britain, where we say they put hand for Mazina Bukano, you know, they follow kidnapper. But same nations, developed nations. Do you think if one of their citizens has a problem in your so-called Nigeria, either state-sponsored or private, privately motivated, do you think, there will be consequences for Nigeria? He said yes. And now I'm saying also, fellow Biafrans, when we stand as an independent nation, any Biafran where they do small thing for one place, with our might, there will be consequences for that nation. This is international law, and this is not 1967. I always tell our people, Biafrans are everywhere. Not be your president jets they seize. They seize the jets, So that is why our prime minister and this government have always told Biafrans, don't worry, that property where Afonja talk said they won't seize, keep the documents, the ones where if you sell. Sadly, one of our brother Justice, I remember there was a time he said one of his friend that has been trying to sell his property in the zoo. That property used to be worth about, say, 70 million zoo useless Naira. Now that the price at 10 million, 20 million, the money don't go. And it's going to get worse. If you know,
and it will fall more after we pull out of Lagos. It will collapse more. So if you don't sell your property now, your name will be sorry. But carry on, sorry.
Thank you so much, my brother Starman. In addition to that, I know some people will be say, oh, Zoo don't do us bad thing, I promise you. Some people collect loan in dollars from US, from Canada to invest in the zoo. Some of them, this is true story. Some of them collect loan of about, say, $100,000, some $1 million. The ones who collect $100,000, now their money is worth about 1,000, about $10,000. Well, double wahala for the body. From 100,000, from top to under the bottom, not even bottom, from top to under the bottom, underground, like DOS. Now, investment returns, they don't see them. To pay bank, they say, some commit suicide, some go into hiding, some they don't know what they go do again. This government, one thing we should appreciate our government for under his leadership, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, is this government sincerely cares about Biafrans. This government advised Biafrans that if say this Biafra coin they do you somehow, you can actually put your money in another currency. They said it's open. This government said you can actually put your Zoo Naira, put it. We've been saying this thing since. You can put it in pounds, dollar, even Afghanistan money or Somalia money go still pay you. Even Ghana see this. But
Somalia money currently has more value than the Naira. It's 2.8 Somalia. I can't remember the name of their currency to one. One of their own to 2.8
I know
Naira.
It's Somali shillings. See. So Somali shillings, my brother. So you will be saying all your life you just want to in a bambo, you want to make money, all you care about is money without dignity, without sanity, go to Somalia and hustle. You are better off there. One thing, yes. And my sister Mouthpiece, thank you for blowing our trumpet. If we no marry Biafra woman, waiting we go gain, my sister. And you as a Biafra woman, if you no marry Biafra man, waiting you go gain. I know one born pikin where go they think like Afonja or Muhammad. When you say, oh, your head is Ruga, cow.
Christopher.
This our genes, this our blood. We must preserve it. This is self-preservation. I know one born pikin where you go sabotage me. You will be thinking about eradication of innovation. God forbid. I want pikin the way get.
Please let me give you if not support I will talk. I mean, can I speak?
Go on, Easy. Go on. You have the flow, my guy.
You see, what he said was, it was very, very, it's like, it's very, very true, because look now, in this zoo country in Lagos, the amount of the amount of like the amount of children having proper education, proper living, are from the Igbo family. From what I've seen, I've not seen, I've not recent, not even recent, since in the past few years, many years, I have not seen I've not seen an Igbo kid, an Igbo child going to Awk Pepe or Awk this one or Awk that one, like these people, like this Afonja used to do.
Yes, thank you so much. I see when I see they hear me.
Yeah, we dey hear you, boy. Be like
We
say
are
AC
not
don't enter
here.
matrix.
Yes, Eze Nazu network. Eze Noves, you can
Yeah,
come back.
I
Ah,
go handle them, no worry.
yes, let me continue. I know one bomb picking. Where go they think like doggy and Mazil Nemeka with the mixed blood of wherever they came from. God forbid bad thing with people that are so brain damaged that you'll be mocking people's genocide. Ah, during the war, they give us woto, and you call yourself a Biafran. God forbid. Yeah, and because since you know we are intermarried, like David Hundu, what be his name? Cho, educated illiterates, and we are intermarried. Yoruba has married Igbo, so why should they have their independent nation? Your brothers then we marry for China. Your brothers then we marry for Shaolin Temple. Are we going to merge Shaolin Temple and the zoo? Your brothers will marry for Ghana. Are we going to merge Ghana and the zoo because that marriage go kill you, go choke you for throat, since you don't want to have sense? Now, our brother Code Artisan, very smart. Look at Biafrans now. See how we are discussing, we are planning our future. Look at all these brains, my brother and sisters. Imagine we gather this in our own nation. They go fear now. They go fear. Before you know, we don't turn first world nation with no apology. My brother Code, see what thing we did discuss here. We are not discussing about taking cow from one place to another. You know, we are not discussing about Miloko. Is it for how much is price of Igbo or price of fufu?
Power is not served a la carte, but yet, look,
Even the
how can
ones
you be
when
telling
talk say fufu don't cost, Igbo don't cost, they no fit smoke. They carry military shoot them. No. We are not those kind of people. We care. I have to go now. I think I'm late for a meeting. My brothers, no verse. I will come back. God bless us all. Thank you.
Christopher. Ah, my
Thank
brother
you,
FD.
brother
Thank you.
Christopher.
power is not served a la carte. But when you reach them, it's my turn. What if it's not a la carte now? That you have to fight for it. So why are you telling us it's your turn? You see the hypocrisy.
Starman, do you know that that is my turn is the reason why this Afonja couldn't talk again, because the guy has destroyed everything. And the reason why I see them kept crying when they even that Abbey governor, who is a paid agent, his job every day now is to pick all the progresses of our government and start talking about, and he didn't, little did he know that he's helping us to project it to the world. Because a lot of people, you see all these Caucasian, they are smart people, they will go and Google to check. And when they fact check and find out that this guy is just talking bullshit, they will know where to pitch their tent. So that Emiloko really is helping our struggle, believe me. We are
See, sorry, no, carry on. I thought you finished running.
No,
Sorry.
no, go ahead. It's not my turn yet. I just wanted to, add to what you were saying.
See, let me reiterate the message I went to Abbey governors, because a lot of people don't understand why they saw me in Abbey governor's space a few days ago. I went there to pass a message to Ndi Yoruba. You guys are following Abbey. Like say una no. Well, for those who don't know, Abbey is half Fulani. Abbey Una they follow Abbey. Una never jam. Eh? This guy, after he exposed Bunker, and to show you that in the Yoruba, they know what's going on. But because he's pushing a narrative, they understand this Ronu. They are rolling with it because it favors their brother. They know. Because after Abe opened Bunker's Nyash by exposing that Bunker's rant on Clubhouse that he will grape the Oba's wife and chase the Oba to Benin, they were opening space, complaining about Abe, and they attacked two guys, Ishushayo and Olabode. The Yoruba guys were attacking them, saying, why them no warn them about Abe? I was there, anonymous, I was listening. So they know. But because some of them are on payroll and this Ronu suits their narrative, they will follow devil and dine. But they don't know Abe. They know, but you know, we should know in the Yoruba by now how they do. You know, they know how they deal with everything. They know that they always have their own plan, even though I was hearing them projecting that on us the other day. But anyway, now them sabi. But I'm sure we'll be here on this same app the day you see them opening room about Abe. Let's watch. Let's mark this. But they should continue following him. The day they jam, let them not say they didn't hear. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thank you.
Indio man. I wonder how that name came about. I've always wanted to ask. Please.
You know, it's not an insult.
Yeah, they like eating food with stew. Okay, if they call it
Red
yeah,
oil
so
stew,
that
red
is where
oil
they
stew,
come
Ronnie,
from.
red oil stew.
Yeah, so they exactly.
Yeah.
So they call it obe. So they always use it. So that's the reason why they derive that name. Because whenever you visit any of their restaurant, you say you want to buy food, you will see them with that stew. The first time I came to Lagos and I wanted to go, I didn't know anything. I saw them close by. So I walked into that restaurant, waiting to eat my oha soup and the rest. I asked, they said they don't have it. I was shocked. I said, okay, do you have vegetable? They say, yes. I was so happy. Oh, I'm going to eat my vegetable. Only for them to come with one stew and one, leaf. I was like, hey, this is not vegetable. I'm not. What's going on here?
They brought you shoko and
Honestly, I don't know where to start. And I look at my brother who brought me. He said, so I said, so you have blended with this thing. No way. It will not function in my system. I have to walk away. So I now ask, is that why they for Manu? And my brother said exactly that here is all about stew everywhere. They don't know how to guess what, how they cook their okra. You will not eat it. They will finish this thing, they will not pour stew inside. And these are the people that want to challenge wonderful people like us, free with brain. So when you go to Abbey governor, know that he's just there to derail conversation. He's pushing an agenda that he cannot win.
100%.
Do you understand?
100%.
Look at him talking about our coin. Look at him talking about our coin. Does he even really know anything? He's pissing them off that on daily basis, our PM is pressing their neck with progress. You see, have you noticed that whenever our leaders, court case is coming up, these IPOP criminals, Nigeria will start linking him to ESN, telling you ESN are doing job. You people don't know what is good. These people are paid to do what they are doing. Then they will start pointing finger at us who are genuine, who want this man out. That's how they play. But thank God our PM to his tweet expose them. Everybody know who they are. And these are the people that go, if you go to all these Abbey governor space, they are there. They will be there as obedient. When they live there, they go to our Twitter. They will start answering IPOP Nigeria. We know how they rule. That LA that always come everywhere. Has he ever hosted any space? The answer is no. So when you see anybody talking down on our Biafra coin, just know that person is just like before. Master K, I thank you very much. You guys are smart. There is somebody here who was pretending, trying to derail conversation trying to talk down on our coin, trying to misform. Can you imagine trying to misform our people? See, so there are some people here who think we are dummy.
No, no,
I've been
you know, the thing is, when they hear Biafra, their stomach boils, and the only thing they just want to do is to talk you down, so that they feel like, you don't know anything. Please, it is rubbish. He came down, he was speaking too much English, trying to just, confuse people with technical words, and I'm like, man, this the way they talk. It's not rocket science. So somehow, we all know what this thing is, And to make matters worse, he's coming here to tell you that we should forget basically everything we do and just put our hope and everything in Bitcoin. Excuse me? What does that have to do with us? All these people, but anyways, they're gonna lie.
The guy, when they want to lie like that, they will come and tell you, I'm talking to my brothers like we give a fuck because you are Igbo. We now want to, we now start listening to you. Don't you think you are talking to kids? Hey, you are talking to doctors, professors. We have a professor as a co-host for your information. We have a historian, Starman is there. I don't know what Master K measured it. We have different university. Umwanine is here. These are guys who pose well read. They know where you want to land before you go there. And you think you can come in the company of these great men to dish out your bullshit. you don't know how prepared we are. Go and ask the zoo. They are receiving it. We that are in the whole land, we will tell you as if they be. Anywhere we are now, we are proud. When you talk, we say, we are Biafrans. Yes, so now wow, tell us more. Even when we are in Lagos, we don't shake. They call me Biafra man, and everywhere they see me. And with boldness, I say, yes, yeah. Do you want to learn more from me? Because of what you guys are doing. My brother, don't let anybody talk you down. You are the right track. Each and every one of us here, beat your chest high. You have a man who knows tomorrow, Mazin and the Kalo and Simon Eba, and they are leading us rightly. Don't shake mine. Are you aware that the chinch making noise? Even Mazin and the Kalo left her. That is why they don't want this man out, so that you come and expose their shenanigans. Is that making noise everywhere? Forget anybody talking down on our UBT. If you are listening to me right now, guy, go and invest. You know that we don't make mouth. Before we do anything, we have vetted that thing and found out that it's 100% correct. For us to bring our USBT, just know that it's 100% legible. Just know that it's working. Don't be deceived. Don't start crying tomorrow if you didn't invest. When people are enjoying and you start, complain that you were deceived. Don't listen to anything from all these Afonja and IPOB Nigeria and Obedient. They have an agenda they are pushing. The earlier you know this, the better for you. If you want to be sane, listen to Biafrans. These are the genuine people. Biafra Republic Government in exile, led by our beautiful PM, Mazi Simon Eba, Obato Bie, Obiajolo. That's the people you listen to. Look at our FBI. See the way he came. He decimated the whole thing. Is this Starman? I always go to Starman spaces. I learn a lot. Is it university? Professor, and the rest. See, we have all it takes to be on our own. Make no mistake about it. And thank God we are pushing it. Biafra will be one of the best nations you can ever think of living. Say you want to go to US to do what? I am telling you, by the time we start, you will not even remember. You'll be saying, I used to go to US, in those days. You will see them coming to us to learn because we are the origin. Forget, is it in any religious wise, we have it. Technological wise, we have it. This is why these people want to keep pressing us down. But we have overcome. Guys, keep the fire burning. Bitcoin, Biafra Bitcoin is the goal.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ronnie, Master Ronnie. Fantastic. These guys, what they don't understand is that they all plan, they come, try to see if they can score a goal with Biafrans, but they don't know that It's like a hungry lion waiting in a corner, and you just strode in, freely gazelle, just strolling in and thinking that everybody will just be quiet while you come and walk over our head. It's impossible. We're always ready. Anyhow you want to look at it, we're always ready. Mazdi K. Mazi Diala. I think I got that right. Yes, his hands has been up. So I think we need to go with him since he's been here since. And after him will be, yeah, okay, let's go with him.
Olisa will go
Mazi, you
next.
have the
Olisa Olukoya. I don't know. Maybe he's from Nigeria and he wants to talk about Nigerian Naira. So he will go next.
Okay.
Okay.
Mazi, you have the mic.
Thank you very much. Am I coming out loud and clear?
Very loud.
Sir, crystal clear.
Thank you very much, Master K. I greet everyone. I greet you, Starman. I greet you, Eno. I greet everyone. I've been listening very closely, with everything you guys have been saying, and I'm very, very happy. There was one guy that was trying to bring up confusion here. I wish he was here actually. I wanted to talk to him personally, first of all. He was talking about with some very bogus terms and in fact, at a point, I almost got lost. He was talking about scarcity of the currency has to be scarce for it to be valued and all that. And, but anyway, let me just go straight to the point. Talking about our coin, one thing I'm looking at here, somebody made mention of China, their manufacturing being the backing of their own currency. And, I'm looking at it that in Biafra, actually, we have much more than that. I feel that the backing of the Biafra currency, the Biafra coin, should actually be, Biafra should be a brain-based economy. That is to say, we should be the backing of the currency. And if it should happen that way, then it means that every other thing is going to fall in with us. So if you have a country, a nation, where the people are very smart, very learned, very educated, and they have a lot of, resources, both human resources, mineral resources, and all that, and they have what it takes to get those resources, refine them, polish them, make them useful. You see that looking at it from every corner, for me, I think the economy should be brain-based, kind of, and the backing of the currency should actually be Biafrans, not gold, not tin or iron or salt or whatever. The backing of our currency should be us, because Biafrans are much more, we are worth more than gold. So that's actually the way I'm looking at it. And
but the reality is that brain still has to apply or be applied to something.
Of course.
So if you can't go to any other country and say, oh, our currency is backed on the brilliance of Biafrans. They are not going to listen to that. For them, that brain now translates to now. So the resources is the first and primary base. The brain now, you can now add the brain to that by taking those resources, adding value, using your brain to add value to those. That's how you now keep growing that economy. Sure.
Thank you very much. And then, if you look at what happened in recent times, you notice what Zoo did, with Binance. I believe their target was this our coin, actually, not to a kind of attack Binance, but they were thinking that if they get at Binance, they will be able to get to this our coin. I believe that the target of why they had to arrest those Binance executives and had that face off with them was to stop this Biafra coin. But somehow they failed. And I know when our prime minister announced that you need MetaMask, I was laughing. I was like, oh, okay, this man is very smart. So when somebody was making mention of us using Bitcoin, as a backing for our own coin, I shook my head. I said no, because if we do something like that, and we happen to have a situation where our own nation with another nation, or maybe a citizen of our own country with another country, is having issues, anything that happens to that particular currency will definitely affect our own. So had it been that, they were able to have their way through Binance, our coin wouldn't have been here by now. Maybe they would have achieved the purpose they wanted to achieve. Okay, so it still goes back to what we were saying earlier, backing the currency with something, our own human resources and then other mineral resources as well. Then another thing I wanted to talk about is the issue of stock exchange. But you've actually said something about it, But I don't know if you can elaborate a little bit more. You were talking about the issue of scam and all that. But I'm also looking at it from the other side too. That since we've not actually declared our own nation, putting it in the stock exchange, the value of other currencies might somehow affect our own currency at this stage, and it may devalue the value of our own currency. I don't know, but I want you to elaborate on this particular stock exchange issue, because this is actually where I'm looking at it from. Then another thing I also want us to do, please, maybe in subsequent spaces, look at the issue of misinformation and disinformation, because I've come across a handful of people who, it's like Zoo is trying to create a kind of, should I say, a myth, around this our coin, to people. When you see some kind of things they say about the coin, and you'll be like, come, where are you getting all this information from? I've tried to educate a handful of people, and a lot of them repented, but I think if you can have spaces where we'll try to demystify, we'll create room for people to bring up some of those negative things that Zoo is peddling, it will help us too, in moving forward. So I want to appreciate all of you guys, and I want to say, Chukwu Okike Abiama God, say everybody, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I think that was Mazin Wadiala, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now, not every country has resources, but if you do, it just adds to your to the power your currency is going to have. Now, even if you don't, yeah, I understand what you mean by a brain-based economy. Maybe say somewhere like Singapore, but the reality is Singapore has had to invest so much into creating something to base that brain on in the first place. Like all their services, the maritime services, the financial services, they've had to invest so much to or like Taiwan. Taiwan doesn't particularly have any natural resources, but they've invested so much into creating their own resource, which is now turned out to be the most valuable resource on the planet, which is military grade semiconductors. So that this will take more time to completely base your economy on that. If you want to say, okay, let's even just save our resources. To do that, you're still going to have to get finances from somewhere. So if you're hell bent on not trading your resources, you're going to have to become some sort of workshop to the world, which is what a lot of those countries in Southeast Asia did to rate that didn't have critical resources. Because in the eyes of the capitalists, if you have resources, you are a resource extraction zone. If you don't, you still need to be exploited, but they just keep you as a captive market, either to produce cheap goods, and after producing those cheap goods, they take it back to America, slap a brand label on it, then sell it back to you with value added based on the brand. So that's America just has all these techniques of sucking money out of people. And that's primarily based on their global dollar hegemony. So yeah, I get what you're saying with the brain-based economy. And then what you said about Binance. Yes, I remember earlier this year, I held a space talking about how Biafra coin would displace Naira. And I'm very happy that the guy that came earlier today said that he couldn't wait and he said about how if the Biafra coin takes hold, it will take over the influence of the Naira, any influence the Naira has. As in, if you have a currency that's constantly inflating, but then you can also get another currency that's just stable. Why would you leave your wealth or your value in the currency that's constantly inflating? Of course, you move save it in the one that's stable. So, but I also remember when I had this space, I was obviously I'm not in the department in the Biafra government central bank, so I don't know how things exactly run there. So I was also saying that that I was hoping that the government doesn't release it for uh, as in that they don't rush it through in a so that people don't even just use that money they've stolen from Nigeria to pile into it and you know just basically, because me, I was still thinking along the same lines of Bitcoin and what I see BlackRock doing with Bitcoin, just buying up as much as possible to try and have a majority stake so that they can influence major decisions that get taken to do with the management of the Bitcoin blockchain. So that was along the lines I was still thinking about. Obviously, today I've seen more. I've seen what BRICS is doing. I've seen what our government is doing as well, and I understand that. Right, it's a no-brainer. You cannot expect governments to create just Bitcoin replicas as their own cryptocurrency that they can't even have not necessarily central control, but some sort of mitigation against any problems. Like Bitcoin now, part of what makes Bitcoin the investment instrument it is, apart from the fact that it's limited, what attracts a lot of people to it as well, and part of what pushes up the value is apparently something like 4.5 billion Bitcoins have been lost, never to be found. And that's because there's no physical building that kind of manages Bitcoin, where even if you have problems like, oh, you've lost your keys or something, you can go there and there's a way of trying to recover those. Those lost Bitcoins are lost forever. And it's just a feature of money, whether it's gold, physical gold, whether it's crypto, whatever it is. Notes, even notes rape, tear, degrade. You see all the ones they bury in Nigeria, by the time they dig it up, and termites has eaten everything. You will always lose a significant percentage of that currency. Anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to clear up or round up a few things there. Yeah. Thank you. I think the next person is Olisa. Yeah, Olisa, go on.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Lord Cyrus, you'll be up soon, please. Just hold on. I know they've been picking
I just want to what I come here for is not because I know you are talking about currency, but I just want to come and ship up something here, and I need your advice on that area, because the thing it concern the Afghan issue, and it's like a threat to me, so that people will know if anything happened to me. I just want to put it here so that people, if I don't want to cut what people are saying, but I just want advice on this issue. Yeah. This guy called Critics News, Ekuleku One. Yeah. He have connected me before. He connected me with this guy called. That time we are all of us in autopilot. We are working with autopilot. Then Odinkemma, Maazi Odinkemma. And Critic News come and give me one news one day. And before then, I have already known them. We are working together, doing everything together. When I follow Critic News in everything he does. So when the other day, Odinkemma called me, we are talking very, very well on this about this our Biafran issue. So, but today, I do business with Cricket News. Sometimes he told me to buy something that he used to do this comedian road artist that he make people to fear. Buy something like leave and stay with flower pot, and you make people laugh. So I bought it here for Critic News and I sent it to him. I waited. for almost, I think, 1 week or 2 weeks before he sent me the money here in the United States, because he said he don't have a document to purchase anything from that Italy. So now through there, Cricket News knows me, that I'm a trustworthy somebody, and he connect me to the one doctor in Ghana for me to be selling the doctor's medicine. Then I say, okay, let me see. They bring the medication, the medicine work for me. So he started using me as someone that's selling the medicine for him. So I follow him up because I have already introduced that guy for Biafran, and everybody now is in the same level. So certain time, Cricket News call me, say Odikema will call me. I say, okay. Then later Odikema call me, start to talk blah, blah, blah about our prime minister. I tell him that Odikema, go and sleep. I don't know what you are saying. Then later Cricket News tell me that I don't know the way. Say there's a way to do all things. I say, if you have any other way, go and do. So since then, he's just putting Gary under my that connection he give me for the person I'm selling the medication, because the person put my number in internet so that will call me here in the United States, and they will tell me what they want, and the guy send the medication for me here. I send to the person, to the people. So we try to be treating people. So people come, we treat them, and I cannot, let's say, like, the medication is working for people. People with many type of fibroid, many type of things. So after some time, this guy, the guy that sending that thing to me, called me, and he told me that the money I'm sending, the money I'm taking my percentage, everything is working fine. Then there's something I bought in Nigeria. Then my PA wanted to send it to me. Then I tell the guy, I say, okay, send my medication, because there's a medication I don't have here. I say, send the medication to my PA. So my PA will ship it together with the something I bought in Nigeria, which you want to send to me. Then the man said, okay, he sent it through GMO or GUO. Then my PA went and pick it and send it. He have already sent it out, but they say that that medication inside, they scrap the name so that they will not know what is there. I said, no, don't try that. The medication is important. Go and retrieve it back. Then he went and retrieved it back before they ship it. Then they said they will never, Nigeria, they said they will never give you money, but until their manager come. Then he take the thing home. He collect the money bit by bit before he finish. Then I tell him to send it to that doctor, his wife in Lagos, so that the wife will send it here. Then I called the wife to send me the address so he can send it there. He said, no, let him go and send it through GUO. Then I told my PA, send it through GUO. Then my PA send it through the GUO. GUO send it to them, and they went to the garage and pick it up. Then when they pick it up to ship it now, they go inside the medicine and pick up their medication, which they sent to me, to my PA. They pick only that medication up and send it to me here. And they add it with the medication of the business we are doing, people that need the medication. And they send all of them together here. So when they send it here, I pay the money for that, my wife own again. Then when they send it here, I say, why can't you send those my things I put? Is something that clothes we wanted to use to do Igbo Union here? Why can't you send it? He said his wife is not an errand girl. I said, but we are doing business long time ago, almost 3 years now. Okay, okay, keep the thing in your house. I just want to use trick to know where he is doing the business and know what he's doing to make sure I'm the right place. Because in US here, if you are selling something that if you go to somebody is that they tested in hospital, then he went out and later he come back and take a test, which the doctor don't know about the healing. You must ask him, how do you make to be healed? So I see that the thing will involve me. So I call the guy and say, where is your address? Where is your shop? Where do you live? So that I will know my stand to continue with you. Because I sent somebody to his house so that he will get my stuff and send it to me direct from Lagos. The person told me that he called him telephone, he will come out for garage and wait there, or he will bring it out to the garage. Say he asked him why. He said he don't want me to know where where they stay. So I called the man again, asked him, say, why are you hiding where you are for me? That is all. Told me that his wife is not around there, he can never ship it anything. So the boy go to the garage and wait. Then he take the thing, he pick the item from him and send it to me here in United States. Then later he want me to continue start doing the business with him because there's some medication he sent to me that is here now. So he want to get another person here and let me send this medication that I have here to the person in United States here. Why I wanted to clean my hand that I don't want anything. I told him the person that connect me to you is in Italy. I want to send this medicine to the person that connect me in Italy so that he will send it to you. And I don't want to send my hand to send it to somebody in United States here. Whenever something happens, the person will connect me that he send my number. I am the one that sent the medication to him. And that is what I'm running for. Now they are threatening me that the one in United here and threatening me that he will deal with me if I don't want to send the medication to him. I say, I cannot send any medication. I don't know you. We don't have any contact and you do not know me. I'm not selling any medicine. That's what I told the one in US here. But I told the other people, they say, okay, I should send you, I will check how much it will cost before they send this person now. I went to the UPS. UPS tell me that you will charge $350 to send it. They cannot afford to send that money. So what I decide is whenever I try to travel, I will put it inside my bag, my luggage, and I will send it. I will take it to Nigeria. When I go there, I will send my PA to send it to them. And before I send it, they will send me money for sending it to them. That is what I do. I can never get the connection to send it to this man. That is my argument with them. Because I can't send it, or you send money, I send it to Italy. Then you receive it. If the person in Italy, they make sure they tell me that this thing will cost me this so amount. I say no. I call them to send money. They don't want to send money for me to send it to the person that connect me to them. Then they find a new person that will send the drug for them in United States. Then they want me to send it to the person from here to the United States. I say no, I can never connect that. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. So I want you people to advise me if I have wrongly. Let people know. If I'm not wrongly, let people know, please. I thank you for giving me this opportunity as a Biafran. We are doing something together. Thank you.
Thank you, Olisa. Loco, yeah. Are you a
Olise
Biafran?
Loka.
Okay, Olisa, look, are you a Biafran and are you following the Biafran
And
Republic
a
government?
long time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I
Mouthpiece
feel
know about me too. So you know
okay, okay,
everything
okay,
about
okay. I
me.
just wanted to confirm. I feel like you're being threatened by the person that you spoke about, the critic news, right?
Yeah, Critics News. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. He
what you're
work with
gonna do? What you're gonna do?
he work with Odinkemma because they are the people they
Yeah, what
govern.
you're gonna do, I think you're going to speak to someone in the government, okay? I think you should just try to connect with our Minister of Information. So you like break everything down to him, probably in his DM. Are you following Sonia Parawa?
Yeah, I following so that, but I
Yeah,
follow
or our
go
Ugo
247.
247. I think Ugo 247 will be in the best position to like address you, but it will be our government that will handle the matter. Okay, if it's something that is very, very serious and it's a threat to your life, I think our government will be the one to like handle the matter. So we are gonna take notes. I want you to like address your issue to one of our ministers, either Ugo 247 or our minister Otunwa Mwanya or our information minister Sonia Parawa. Did you get it?
Yes, no. Yes,
Yeah.
I got you. Thank you.
So we are going to move with the mic. I see. I don't know. I see someone very new here. I think we should just give him the opportunity to talk. Decrypt.
Uh, we have to take
Okay, sorry.
permission from the.
Our
Yeah.
minister, can you just drop your submission before we go with others? Sorry. Our minister, I'll go to 47.
Okay, thank you so much, DK and Starman and Nohoro University, everyone. Special greetings and love And I can see Stella here as well. Stella, you know, they even tire yourself. Now, wow, I greet you and everybody here. I see you to one mwanya. Ikamukwanya, ndewo no chineke. One love to everyone. I give shout out every one of us. Thank you so much. I've been listening. Well, I was enjoying. I have been enjoying the whole thing from beginning. There, from the time I joined the space, and I'm still enjoying it. I just want to ship in something here. My brother that led the complaint now. I want you to know that the I think is it the care that asked you a question if you Biafra, you said Marcus knew about you. Well, I don't know because these people you mentioned here, everybody knew them to be gold diggers. They are all looking for a way to steal. This our prime minister have said this, have educated people about them in the time past for more than 2 years now, and we all know them. I don't know why you ended up in their hands, but whatever happens, I want you to know that if you have anything connected to them, you have to disassociate yourself from them. If it's a business, I want you to know that whatever they are doing with you is because they are milking you. Once they don't get what they want from you, you become an enemy and they will want to dispose you. As for threatening you, you know they cannot do you anything. The best thing I will advise you to do is to disassociate yourself from them. If it's a business, if you can channel your business directly from them, if you can have your transaction directly from the dealer, as you were saying here, because the thing took me off, I came back again. If you can go straight and deal directly with the person that is in charge, you can always find somebody else to do the transaction, to build the middleman, to bring it to you or to take it from you. You can always find another person. I want all of us to understand that these two people you mentioned here are criminals. The person you called Critics News and Dinkema, they are all criminals. British News have raised funds in the name of Biafra severally for giving the account to nobody, just to steal. The same or Dinkema, the same thing. So I am warning Biafrans or advising Biafrans, you don't have to do anything with these people. They are all criminals. They are criminals. Our Prime Minister made it clear. Despite this one you call the Critics News stealing from people in the name of Biafra, still he will go behind and talk against the same Biafra because he wants to make money. His own is money, money, money. He may go there and tell you, Nnamdi Kanu has died. He has been doing it. Those of you that knew him, he will say Nnamdi Kanu died in hospital this afternoon, and you will see thousands of people watching. That's someone ever have been arrested this afternoon in live program. Someone ever has been taken back to Nigeria. So, and when our Prime Minister warned him, if you don't stop all this, we are going to deal with you. Unfortunately for him, his YouTube was blocked the same time Facebook was blocked. If you go there, it's all of our Prime Minister Nnamdi Kanu Biafra, just because he is only interested in making money. He is not interested in what is becoming of Biafra. He don't care. So I just want us to know that these people are criminals. If you can disassociate yourself, but if you feel threatening is that the threatening is something that if you really felt threatened, maybe you contact me or Mazi Sonny. We have a committee led by Imam Madabo. You can talk to, maybe they will know how to handle the matter. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I hear what you say. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, sir. You speak well. Yeah, but I stopped associating with them since this thing. But the person they connect to me, because of that, even the person did not even getting customer anymore, because before customer are following critics news very, very well. because of Biafran issue is speaking very clean. So not our autopilot that he speak very clean. So many people followed him. But now everybody is wrong. Even his news, I don't even get his news in my television. I don't even get his news anymore. I think you see, that's why that I associated myself. So he went here to demand we are doing something, and the man don't want to give me his address. That is the problem. If you give me the address, we will continue doing what we are doing, but he don't want to show me where he is. In case if the American people told me that you are selling drugs and the drug you are selling, people are drinking it, is they are getting well. And you are, what do you think? The Americans are keeping people on drugs every time. People in IBP, they put them
Where,
on drug, but this guy make a
sorry, where
medication.
is this man you are talking about? Where is he residing?
I don't know. That is what I wanted to know. In case if America hold me responsible, you are bringing medication into here and selling to people. There, when they come to hospital, they test. They will be okay. You
One,
see, and the man,
one, see,
yes,
when
I like,
it's
hold on, somebody
so
want to talk.
breaking the law,
yes,
with respect to chemicals, they will treat you literally like as if you were selling drugs.
yes,
Be very careful. If you are not a pharmacist, you don't know what how the drug was formulated, the constituent ingredients of the drug.
yes,
Be very careful what you are putting your hand inside.
yes,
America has of all these drugs that they don't allow inside their
yes,
borders.
yes,
Very careful.
So
yes.
it's better
The
you
only thing I'm running
disassociate
now.
yourself from him and
The
the
only thing
drug.
make me to run now is this. As he don't want to show me where he reside in Ghana or where he have a office or anything in Nigeria, so that if something happen here, I can carry them to go to Nigeria and say, this is who are giving me this. He hiding his address, everything. So that is why I say I don't want to do again. Then he want to connect another person from US here. So the person will get my address for me to send the medication which I have here to him. I told the person today, he called me today, I said, I will not send anything to you. I don't know you, and I don't have any contact with you. Me and you don't have any business. This business, this medication, anytime I travel, I will send it back to him. I will take it with my bag and I will fold
No,
it and make it fine.
I don't think I will advise you on that. If you got arrested, what will you say?
Yeah.
I will advise you to, I think either you report to police or you dispose the drugs or you send it to the formal address where you used to or where you got it from. And don't
put address.
Don't involve yourself in any.
He used DHL. He used DHL to send it. If you come to DHL, you know how DHL do. They don't give address where you are coming from, but address that person that you are sending it to. So the thing give me a hit back now. So and they are threatening me, and if I don't bring the medication, I say okay, let me send it to Italy for critic news. Send me
Police,
the money.
just listen to our minister, okay? Just listen to him.
Sir.
Everything he has to say, he has your solution. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Just mute your mic and listen to him. He's
Dake,
giving you.
Dake, can I say something?
Yeah.
Please. Yeah, brother, I want to advise you that see, go to DHL office where that packet was sent and ask them, tell them that you want to send this packet back to the exact address that sent it, that you didn't order for this packet, and they will do it. Highest you pay for the shipment. Finish and disassociate yourself, like Minister said, from these people. We have to learn how to keep ourselves safe.
Yeah, exactly. My honorable minister, you said correctly. University, you said it correctly. Bro, there's no long way here.
Exactly.
Just do what you are told.
Yeah.
Avoid these people. Like I told you, or the Kema, you know about him. He gathered people in the name of Biafra to collect money from them, and they were carried from by Nigerian Musa and Co. Till today, we have not seen those children. Be careful, bro. Anybody you are dealing with, you see Prime Minister say, these people are criminal. Oh boy, run, oh, run. That's the only thing I can tell you. Stop anything you are doing with them now. Drop it now, to be safer. And don't try traveling with that thing. They might say, them go set you up. You go see them. Avoid them now. If it comes to wars that you cannot do anything, you can take that into police, report them, or you dispose those things. I don't know. Get advice from somebody else if you like. But fighting for them to give you address here and that, they will not give you because they know they are involved in their own criminality. Thank you.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Who is
Can I
that?
add something?
You want to talk to Wilson?
Maziwa. Yes.
Okay, just use 30 seconds because we have a lot of hands up.
Yeah, and
Okay,
so
thank you, sir.
you need to bring some people. You know, you
Uh,
will have to.
Mr. Oliseloka, you see, what is happening to you now is not an isolated event. It looks like this thing is just springing up this period. There's a guy called Humble Lion. Okay, he had an issue with Ezumezu. That should be like 2 weeks ago or so. Similar thing too, they wanted to link him up with a financial fraud, kind of, and Humble Lion discovered what they wanted to do and he had to withdraw. In fact, I believe he must have reported that matter to the police. So please and please, as our minister said, just disassociate yourself from these people at this moment. If you want to take that package back to DHL and send it back, fine. If you want to dispose it, fine. If you want to take it to law enforcement, okay. But make sure that even telephone call, please don't make any direct phone call with these people, because Humble Lion, they even recorded his calls and even snapped his WhatsApp chats, even his video. They even took a video of him. Ezumezu took a video of him and he was even using it to blackmail him. So please, Odinkema and Critics News are criminals. Please be very, very careful. Thank you.
Can I say something for 10 or 20 seconds, please?
All right, Chukuma, 30 seconds.
Yeah, brother, Elise, look, let me just tell you something. Yes, sir. You have to be careful with those people. And one thing about a businessman, when you try to be civil, when they don't want to be civil, then you act like let's say act like a gangster. Number one, when I not sign any contract concerning that thing. Number two, you're not a certified dispenser. There's nothing that holds you between them. You have asked them to give you an address to send that thing back to them. Since they refuse, bro, just dispose that thing off. Don't bother yourself about returning anything to them. And I don't know why you say you're going to Nigeria. You go there, I got to throw you. So just be careful. Stay where you are. Dispose that shit. There's no binding contract between you and them. If they don't want their goods back, then you dispose it and move on. That's it. I don't know why you're bothering yourself. Man, if you want to do business, you have to.
Nigerian Onis, I wanted to do my father's burial and my mother's, so that is the only thing I want to go and do.
You are still talking and giving more information. Huh?
Exactly.
I don't understand you, but please, 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 please. That's sad. Just throw that thing out. Throw it away. Dispose it, and fuck those people.
Just them one
Okay, I
last
will do
chance.
that.
Tell
Thank
them
you, sir. Thank you very much.
give me the address. If you don't, I will dispose of it.
And the thing
Simple.
is, now we have it on record. On when I met this man. Russia, Biafra government and Biafra court, take note. That Critics News, short man devil, they do too much. Anyway, I eat my mic.
All you criminals thinking that, because you're in diaspora, you can defame what we're doing, defame the Biafra government, scam people. Understand that upon declaration and reactualization of Biafra, Biafra will have powers of extradition. Then go apply, make them bring you back. You know, go hide forever. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. I hope his issue has been addressed. So we go with, I don't know, I can see someone I've never seen on this space or our space before, and that is the cryptic. I don't know, he has not shared our space even till now, and he's sitting on our speaker session. I don't know if he's a Biafran, but we can give him the mic to say what he has to say. What did you say? No.
Yeah.
Lord Cyrus has been here for a long time, though.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
they
true.
put him out like 3 or 4, 5 times. So, I mean, critic is
All
not
right,
going
all right, no
anywhere, is he?
problem. Decrypt to go after Lord Cyrus then.
Okay, Lord Cyrus, please have the
And
mic. And
this Olisano, I hope they don't have your picture, right?
No,
Huh?
no one have my picture. Only we talk on video sometimes.
And they don't
That's
have your
it.
picture. You talk on video. Anyway, yeah, don't go to that Nigeria. Yeah, don't go there for now. I'm telling you, don't go. Postpone your father's burial until after Biafra come. And you go and do yes, son. Your father's spirit will understand.
Anyhow, how can I cannot go now? Yes. Okay. How can I
Do you want to
the money
do you want to wait? Do you want to be celebrating Biafra in Biafra land, or you want to be celebrating it in heaven? Where do you want to celebrate it? Huh?
I don't believe that heaven and earth, but what I
I don't
believe,
know, but
what I'm
don't
saying
say
is this. What I'm
Alamo.
saying
I
is,
mean
I want to
Alamo.
ask this question,
Alamo.
please. Let this my word go. I want to ask this question. The money I put on my account, I cannot take it out and I cannot do anything with it. And even to change it or to make it out of that account is very difficult for me because that money is only the hope I hope to go there and do what I want to do. After
Hey, you
second,
still they give more
that
information.
money is destroyed. I think you know.
Hey, don't worry. Whatever money they gave us £20, right? We became billionaires again. If the money cannot buy your life is worth more than that money. So just Apple go and forget about that money. Because
USBT is the future, man. Go buy USBT.
yeah.
Put it in your
You say you
wallet.
cannot. I'm sure Critic News have reported your account. That's why they put hold on that money. Yeah, son. These people they have time you. I'm telling you. The gods are speaking. But please, just be safe because we need you in Biafra. So is it that you want to enjoy this Biafra that you have followed us and work for in Biafra land, or you want to enjoy it in Alamo? So you have to think twice. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chukwumeze. Yeah, so we'll just move on with Lord Cyrus then, the crypt. And
All right.
please,
Thank you very
people,
much,
you
everyone.
people,
Am I being
Biafrans, share the
okay?
space. People on the space, please share the space. I see it's just 50 people that have shared the space, and it's more than 1,000 people that have been engaged on the space. Please, if you've not shared the space, just share it. Retweet. Thank you. You can go on.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Am I being heard?
Yeah, very loud and clear.
Okay. Good afternoon, Mazda K. Thank you. Starman Alpha, you're doing great. Then all Biafra and all the ministers in the house. Thank you, everyone. You guys are doing wonderful. I'm in love with all of you. God bless you all. Ronnie, I see you. My minister, Ugo, Ugo 247. You're wonderful. And all the listeners too. Okay, I've been waiting for a very long time. And I have to be very, very, very fast with my submission. Maazi Olise Loka, please, I will advise you to adhere to the advice that has been given to you by the ministers, please. Okay? You can actually bypass that one. Okay, coming to the importance of investing in Biafra coin. Just this morning, I stumbled upon in a Telegram channel that I've been following
Please, I wanted to talk to Eluka, please, before he goes out, and it seems you guys have removed him. Because you men, self, there's a way you guys talk sometimes I don't like. A serious matter like this, you guys were talking it and laughing somehow. You understand? Are you supposed to be W Akananti? We're not going under a book. It's a serious case, can it discuss it here? And I'm one more on one. But you guys were not taking it so serious like I wanted. You understand? Listen, look, I go again as an you can't quote Kedabon and even cancel any book on very well.
Yeah. Okay. Madam Stella, I see you. Good afternoon. Okay. Just this morning.
Even Selassie starts
Oh my God.
Stella, na-aga, ọ na-anụ gị. In they hear you. In they listener, I will bring him up. Just talk, say what you have to say.
Okay, a na-ekwu okwu ndị a na-ekwu ka ewelu dị ọgwụ arụ ọnwụnwụ tubu enwe na ọgwụ arụ ọnwụnwụ tubu bikos ibe ọ dị ka ahụ ndị na-elekwa ọgwụ gbana ịghọtago o nwere akwụkwọ ikike mana ụfọdụ ji ndụ ha wee kwụọ ụgwọ anyanwụ ibe so mụnwa asọpọtụrụ nke iweli etubu ọ bụ na ihe edobe ntele malibe ya emenụ dobe kwara anyị ji ezogwu onye ezogwu ma gị mala ebe ọ dị mana ndị uwe ojii ndị ebe ị nọ kwụsịf eriwechakwa ụgwọ bụ anya because a na-eme a na-asị na what is happening in Afghanistan is happening in Nigeria, but I'm telling you guys, it's really what is happening in America that is happening in Nigeria. So isikwa ka ichewe ndị uwe ojii sef okwukwe na nsogbu so wele the kwezu na ebe ọdụ mana ejena zu ejena chacha makọba ya egbu maka ndị gị na ha mekọ ebe ndị ori ndị na-ebe isi mmadụ ndị jiri eziokwu aga ka ị nọ ọlụ onwe gị ụmụ nna gị and that's all. The serious about this thing ọ bụrụ ebe a na-eji nwayọ eji staịlụ okwu ka m gwakwa ya na ka ịnụ ọdọ onwe gị aka na ntị etụkwana ọkpa na zu anyị egbugo ngwa akwụsịgo m bye bye. Thank you for the opportunity you have given me. Let me go down.
I got brother aka biko tofu that thing. That tofu ya na Mississippi River. Go and trade
Somebody hear me? Was I talking to myself?
Yeah, Stella, we all heard you. We heard you very, very loud and clear. Lord Cyrus, you can go on.
All right, thank you very much. Stella, we heard you, and we'll do as you said. I was saying concerning our topic for today, which is the importance of investing in Biafran coin. Just this morning, before this space began, I stumbled upon a video tutorial, a very concise video tutorial on how you can invest.
Thank you, Mama
coin
Stella.
with
I thank
MetaMask.
you very, very well. May God bless you. I will continue run on and go and stop my ticket. Make sure that as you guys said, that is what I will do. I will find my PA to go and head off the burial. Let them do it, as I said. So there's no problem. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, Olise, look, I didn't get to witness my mom burial, so it's normal.
Okay. So I have this video that I saw this morning on how you can invest or stake. Yes, stake Biafran coin with MetaMask after you must have swapped it from USDT to get 15% return on investment. I have the video here with me. One of our boyfriend brothers posted it on the channel, on a Telegram channel. So with your permission, the host, I can share it with you. And secondly, on that same channel, tomorrow, 7:30 tomorrow Biafran time, they'll be giving a free training on how everything about crypto and Biafran coin for those that do not know, or for those that are still not very much knowledgeable on things concerning crypto and Biafran coin. So that's my submission. I believe I can share it with you so that you can also post it. Thank you very much. God bless.
Do you mean on Twitter here, on X here?
On
No,
Telegram,
it's on Telegram.
Telegram channel.
Okay. All right, no
Yes.
problem. Yeah,
On Telegram.
no problem.
Yes, I'll send the video now to you. Then I would still post the Telegram link for us to go there and learn to. For those that I believe there are so many people here that know little about crypto and Biafran coin, so it can be explained there. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
God
no
bless.
problem. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Decrypt, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. I greet everybody in the space, my elderly ones, and also everybody that I've been listening to. Thank you, the speakers as well. And this is my first time being here in this space. This is my first time encountering this group. But what really caught my attention was the Biafran coin USBT. and I am quite in the line of blockchain technology and decentralized financing. So it really caught my attention. So I wanted to just know a few things about this USBT first, and what currency is it pegged to? And I'm sure it's not to the Naira because the Naira is declining. And the other thing is that this is a fine one because you know, with the situation of the country, everything is just the currency is going from bad to worse, and it's not even safe to hold or to store your assets in the naira, which sadly to say. But on bringing Biafran coin to decentralization, which means that nobody controls it and nobody can have a say, you know, controls the affairs of how it works, unlike the centralized naira. It's a good thing because this DeFi, decentralized finance, can really remove a lot of persons from the underbanked to having access to decentralized financing and holding most of their assets. So I was going through the pinned posts as well. I saw some things that say that people are using it to buy goods and the rest of them. And you know, one thing about a currency is when the community is accepted by a community. That's what makes a currency a legal tender, which is quite good as the Biafran community and as a nation as a whole already accepted this USBT. So it's quite good. But one thing that I would try to maybe suggest to the people that are championing this currency, this is decentralized currency, it's that a lot of Nigerians or even people in the Biafran region, they do not have blockchain knowledge. Number one, they don't know DeFi. Number two, and they don't know how to use these platforms. Number three, and the thing that can really help and boost the massive adoption of such currency, it's a global onboarding. And you know, so many onboarding platforms have been here, but if maybe the Biafran community would set up um, an onboarding channel on Twitter here, on X here, which maybe they'll be very frequently hosting spaces to educate the masses about decentralized financing, blockchain technology, and how beneficial decentralization can be in the society. I think that will help because I was once a victim of centralized government. There was a time that I went to the bank. I think I won't call the name of the bank, but I went to the bank here in Nigeria. I live in Nigeria. I've never stepped my foot out of here, but we are really going through a lot through centralized government because a family friend, I think more of a family member, wanted to send money from abroad down to Nigeria. So the person used through Western Union, and I had to go to the bank, fill up the form, and I also filled this section where they said purpose of transaction, purpose of receiving money, and also relations with this person that was sending the money. And despite the fact that I filled all these stuffs, the bank had to hold me for like complete 5 hours there. And if the money was somehow big, I would think, okay, they have a good reason for it. But it was just a small $100. So I told them it's a family friend, and the person wanted to speak with them on the phone. So the person is a Nigerian too, but he left Nigeria a long time ago. And I was held at the bank for like 5 hours. It was when it was 5:30 or 6. That was when after they made some consultation, they said they will call headquarters, blah blah blah. I was just sitting down there because I already read about a scenario when someone went to use Western Union, and on the point they tried to intimidate the person, and after then the person had to leave the money, and then the bank took the money, and the person that sent the money to this user in Nigeria here did not receive his money back to Western Union. So which means that the bank stole the money. And this would have been avoided if maybe decentralization or decentralized financing was adopted in Nigeria. And which is sad to say, a lot of well-meaning governments like some countries, some big top countries in the world have already embraced decentralization and decentralized finance, like El Salvador. They already embraced Bitcoin the United States already embraced it. Many banks are also using it. PayPal also integrated into blockchain technology and decentralized financing. So I wonder why our so-called Nigerian government are refusing to do so, whereby making banking difficult for the masses, and it also leaving lots of the masses to be underbanked, which means that they don't have access to banking services or so on, which can be tackled with the use of decentralized financing, and someone can just access DeFi platform with their phone, just have an internet connection. So I really appreciate this this movement and this idea of bringing up the USBT. But before I proceed, I just want to know, I haven't read about it, so I would also like to get a white paper document. I don't know if it's ready, and to know which currency the USBT is pegged to. I'm not sure it's pegged to the Nigerian currency, never, because the Naira is dying each day and each day. So I would like to learn a bit about this, and this is my humble submission. So please let us onboard a lot of persons, because if the masses know much about blockchain, because right now we are even going to I think I am part of an organization that we go to schools, we send letters to schools, secondary schools, and we gain approval from them to teach these students at their spare time blockchain technology, the basic blockchain technology, and so on. So if there's a mass. This one is only focused on the girls, but we are also trying to also do it general. So if there's a whole lot of onboarding series by this the Biafran Constitution and USBT as a whole, I think by next year 2025 or even 2026, we'll see that the number of persons that have adopted this currency must have increased, and which is something that is good. So please just install an onboarding platform on X here, so that weekly you will have instructors that will educate the masses about blockchain technology, decentralized financing, and how beneficial it can be. So thank you for giving me the chance to speak. I would keep following and listening to subsequent spaces as time goes on.
Thank you so much, Decrypt. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for your submission and uh, your suggestion on about the spaces that we should be hosting. Okay, yeah, we've started it already, and this space right here is for the education of our people. So we've started it already, as you can see. And concerning the everything about Biafran coin you talked about, you need to. You just said you've not really checked anything about as concerns USBT. So I would advise you to go to the website usbt.bankofbiafra.org to just visit the website and go through the whole of everything on the website. Okay, this would give you like a front knowledge on everything that as concerns USBT. You will see everything there about the staking, about the buying, about everything that's pegged by. You said it's not pegged by. Yeah, definitely, you're correct by saying it's not pegged by the Naira. It's going to be pegged by our currency, and our currency's name is Ejema. Okay, yeah. So I hope I answered your question. Thank you so much. I see.
I think it's me that's supposed to talk because I want to go under the water, please. Let me speak.
Every time you're going under the water, Chukuma.
Yeah, Ndewo Onyabula, Starman, I greet you. I'm surprised this space is Biafra coin this morning. I thought it's to come and bounce Boza Funja. So it's good that you people are being very, very versatile. That's good. Anyway, yeah, Biafran coin is the way to go, it's the way forward. Even Trump has launched his own coin. It's called the Trump coin. You see, the world is changing. And like I say, ever since we entered this Aquarius era, since 2012 or November of 2012, every 7 years the thing will be maturing. And I know the next 7 years that is coming is going to be the total restoration of Biafra. So by early 2026, Biafra government will be already functioning in Biafra land. That's the next big shift that's going to happen. So yeah, this coin as of now is being pegged to the US dollar. It's gonna be a very stable coin, and it's gonna even grow because initially after Biafra is restored, it will be backed by our resources. Then in subsequent years to come, it's gonna shift from the resources to our brain-based economy because we are gonna do wonders in Biafra, and you should start familiarizing yourself with it because that's gonna be the way of transaction in Biafra land. Like I say, the black capital of the world is about to emerge, and every nation around the world is gonna be in one way or the other want to connect with Biafra. And that is where our government officials will come into play. The reason why the zoo is the way it is because you have stupid people running that country. People that don't even negotiate interest of the citizens when they go to negotiate with other people around the world. A country like that zoo, a so-called fake country like that zoo, as a zoo citizen, with all the things you people have there, you people are supposed to be getting visa free to all the countries around the world. But you have idiots. You understand? You have idiots running that country. So that's why wherever want to know how a country is doing, look at their leaders. If their leaders are acting like idiots, automatically the people will act like idiots. So Biafra coin is going to be the new way to go. I'm, as a matter of fact, I'm projecting it to be the current, the number one crypto that Africa will be using in the nearest future. Because remember, we're going to be a producing nation. We're going to be exporting a lot of things. There's going to be a lot of business, and we need people to buy our goods and services. If you remember one time, Mazdam Dikano was talking about how we intend to develop the economy of the sub-Saharan Africa. Yes, all these resources. It's because of everybody eyes on the resources. That's why you see all this fight going on around the world. Yes, we are going to give out these resources, most especially oil and gas, to our neighboring countries around us, except Fulani Republic and any country that has to do with terrorism. Even these Afonjas too, that don't want us to go, they will get it because at the end of the day, we'll be a producing nation. We'll produce cars, goods, services. We'll produce more than China. What is China producing? We'll produce more than them. And we need our neighbors to buy these goods. So we'll give them these resources so that they can develop their economies, build their economies. You understand? Have steady electricity because electricity drives economy to boom. So, and in return, we sign trade deals. They come and buy our goods and services. So, as a Biafran, you should be thinking about opening a manufacturing business because there will be a lot of demand. Back in the days, people used to come all the way from as far as Ivory Coast, you understand, Mali, Guinea, to come to buy goods, on the Cha market, in Aba market those days. Before this goddamn motherfucking government of the zoo, you understand, owned by Britain, destroyed all those things. So, but when Biafra, we will bring those things back up again, and you have a government that will guarantee continuity, progress, security, safety of people's business. So people will come and buy. And when they come and buy, that will be another opportunity to push that Biafran coin up again. Because nobody is going to be paying you with cash. And all these people, most of them might not have, you cannot have accounts in Biafra if you're not a Biafran citizen. Except maybe you're an investor in all those things. So the easiest way to access goods and services is through the Biafran coin. So they will make payments in that currency, and before you know it, it will be stable. It will even go more than euros, pounds, and the dollars. So it's important you invest now. And those of you who still have money in the zoo bank, they have warned you people. Mazina, they kind of warn you people. Change your money, change your money. Now see what is going on. It's hard now. So, but if you can still get hold of your money, yes, you can try. Just try and buy some. and safe. So at least you still have something to hold on to when Biafra comes. So the coin is a way forward. I think we should do more lecture. Me too. I want to learn, how to this thing, because all these blockchain people. If you hear the way they talk about blockchain, you'll say, wow, it's interesting to know. And also, most government around the world don't want it because they can't control your money. So it's safe. You cannot hack it. It's not easy to hack like that. So your money will be safe. And also you contribute to the economy of Biafra, because when a lot of people start converting their money to Biafran coin, it means that they are trusting the Biafra bank and their money is going to be with Biafra bank. Guess what? There's going to be more funding for the Biafran people. The government will be able to give you more loans if you want to start your business. So all those things. Man, Biafra has a lot to offer. So just key into it. The coin is the way to go. The coin is here to stay, and nothing can stop it. Yeah. But for me, I would think we should look for like a native indigenous name in Biafra. Let's name the coin. See how we have our currency as a gemma. Yes, sir. We should try and look for something indigenous and name it, not this USBT. So thank you. I eat my mic.
Your your suggestion has been noted, and okay, yeah. I think Taman, you wanted to say something?
Can I quickly say something?
Yeah.
And this is to all Africans out there, especially those in diaspora, and to all Nigerians, wherever they may be. That's not Biafra. We Biafrans, this is Biafrans telling all Nigerians and Africans now. When we're telling you guys governments in exile, you guys thought it was a joke. People like me tried to tell you guys that even Taiwan is the government in exile of China, the Taiwan you see today. I talk about countries like Poland being government in exile in the UK during Second World War. And then I talk about the kinds of revolution we will need to see on the African continent to begin to actually believe that freedom is coming. And for those who have been listening to me, I've always rubbished all these protests, all these please make our prison conditions better protests. That's always that is not where has it worked? I've always rubbished any electoral system controlled by neo-colonial agents. The last one they tried to fool us with, Senegal. I just remembered it as someone was making a submission, and I thought, where is Senegal now? Even why didn't AES take them in after waiting for that election before they constituted the AES, and after the election they still didn't take them in. And I remember there was a space where I said that the only revolutions, I've just listed two that I said will not work. All these protests, all these hopeful elections. The only two on the African continent that's going to work is nationalist coups, where the indigenous, it's not Western-backed coups, no. Nationalists, where nationalists themselves do coups and succeed, like in those three AES countries, Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali. Or exactly what Biafra and Ambazonia are doing, self-determination, creating your own nation, your own border, instead of just the default European created nation. Only these two forms of revolution is going to save any African that wants to be saved. You can be, if you like, be doing, there has to be dialogue, there has to be peace. Like as if they were using peace and dialogue to create what they created for you. And in saying that, I'm saying that because I also just remembered a few days ago, I found out, I've done a few spaces telling all Africans in diaspora, get ready to japa from the West. Because they're tired of your black ass now. You see all of them crying about immigration. every day on X. Immigration, immigration, immigration. You've seen all the far right riots, Nazi riots, and all the rise in far right politics across the West, all the Western countries. All look at look at what's going on in America. Look, just Europe, Germany, Ireland. Look at all those places. And a time is going to come when you will sell your things, even if you didn't have the money. You sell whatever you have just to get on a ship or on a plane or a ship to leave this Europe or America. And I, every time I have these talks, I always tell Africans, now when that time comes, what kind of country do you want to go back to? I'm happy we're laying the foundations for Biafra. I'm happy I don't have to go back to Nigeria when that time comes. And in fact, the fact that Biafra is coming earlier, I will not be here when the chaos starts. I will not be in diaspora when that chaos starts. Now, I'm saying all this because it's almost like some Africans heard my message or what I've been saying. And I don't know, maybe they even looked, who is this guy saying this thing? What is he doing? And then they realize, oh, it's not even him. In fact, it's them. What are they doing? Do you know that today Zimbabweans are talking of creating a government in exile to go and depose the colonial legacy government that they've never been happy with? Zimbabwe, they're now talking about creating a